listening to the international hit show, The Baby Names Podcast. And here are your hosts, the Moss Sisters.
I'm Jennifer Moss.
And I'm Mallory Moss.
And we're the founders of babynames.com.
And we're sisters, too.
Hooray! I love that.
Me too.
Before we jump into it, I want to tell our listeners to go check out Rob and Akiva Need a Podcast, which is actually a podcast. Episode number 36. I help Rob and Akiva name one of their listeners babies. It was so fun. First, we go over names submitted by their fans, and they have a lot of them. And then we whittle down the list, and I add some name suggestions of my own. And then we present our name choices to the actual parents.
That sounds like a lot of fun. What did they pick?
You'll have to listen to find out. Oh, and apparently Rob has appeared on 2 seasons of Survivor, and I was embarrassed to say that I don't watch the show, but he also does a Big Brother podcast. So when the new season starts, we'll have to listen.
Ooh, can't wait till the new season. We're probably a month away.
I know. I can't wait to see their names. Okay, Mal, any cool names that you've found since the last episode?
I really like the name Ileana. It is a Greek name meaning bright. And then I did a baby names database search looking for other names meaning bright. There were a lot of them, actually, 2 full pages. And my favorite female names that I saw included Ziva, Z-I-V-A, which is Hebrew, and male names meaning bright are also numerous. Some cool ones included Hugh.
Okay, as in Jackman.
Yeah. Bartow.
Okay, Bartow.
And Callahan.
Yeah. So I think I will choose Akiva since he was one of the co-hosts of that podcast. Akiva is an Aramaic form of the name Jacob or Yaakov. Some believe it means held by the heel from the Bible, where Jacob in the Old Testament was born holding his twin brother's heel. Others believe it's from the Hebrew Ya'akovel, meaning may God protect. And some of you might not know this, but the name James is actually a form of the name Jacob. So it's basically the same name. So Akiva, everyone.
Ooh, I like it.
So our topic of the week is color names. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, and on the U.S. Social Security list for 2018, which we discussed in our last episode, there are 6 color names on the charts. Rose, Violet, Sage on both charts, Bianca, Kelly, which is a shade of green, Ivory, but no ebony. Surprising.
Yeah.
I thought there would be more ebonies than ivories.
Yeah, me too. Now, the names like Gray and Grayson, EY and AY are super popular ever since 50 Shades of.
Yeah, and I've also seen Grayson with an Ian.
Oh, yeah.
So there are also color names that come from nature, like lilac, violet, rose. We also talked about the name sage, amber, coral, jade, gold or golden, honey, ginger, marigold, cherry, aqua, and plum.
I just saw in some credits last night a woman named Golden. I assumed it was a woman named Golden. It could be a guy too, I guess. How about mint? That's a little better than plum because it also means a place to make money.
That makes me think of minty fresh. I don't know.
Rust and Rusty. Those have been nicknames for people with red hair. Olive, emerald, cinnamon, silver, and don't forget moss. But be careful not to name your baby a pun name, a funny pun name like moss green. We talked about that in episode number 28, the absolute worst baby names ever.
I would say that Blue Ivy Carter is probably one of the most famous of the celebrity baby name colors, daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, born in 2012. That might have boosted the popularity of color names. However, she wasn't the first celebrity baby blue.
That's right. Blue Angel Evans was born in 1989 to musician Edge, a.k.a. David Howell Evans, from the band U2. Blue Angel is already 30 years old.
Wah! Sorry, you're wrong.
What?
Cher and Greg Allman named their son Elijah Blue Allman in 1976, a spring chicken now at 42 years old.
Wow.
He was also known as P. Exeter Blue, although I don't know why.
P. Exeter Blue. But his real name is Elijah Blue, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So other celeb babies with color names include, of course, Violet Affleck, who's the daughter of Ben and Jen, Ben Affleck and Jen Garner. She was born in 2005. There was Violet Ann Grohl, which is the daughter of Dave Grohl, 2006. Violet Madison Nash, daughter of Christina Milian and the musician Terrius The Dream Nash. Violet Grace Devereaux Sanford, daughter of actress Poppy Montgomery.
Oh, Poppy Montgomery. What was she in? I think I really liked something I saw her in. She has blonde hair from England.
Yeah, it's one of the detective shows.
Yes. I really like her acting. Let's see. Amber Rose LeBon is this daughter of Simon LeBon, lead singer of Duran Duran.
Hungry like a wolf.
Okay, that was terrible. Also, there's the actress Amber Tamblyn, daughter of actor Russ Tamblyn.
Indigo Sonora Phillips is the daughter of actor Lou Diamond Phillips, born in 2007.
Lilac Moyer, born in 2002, daughter of actor Stephen Moyer, Bill Compton, and one of my favorites, True Blood.
Oh, here are some other colors that would make good names, but they're not necessarily celeb babies. Crimson, although that's kind of associated with blood. I don't know. I think it's pretty. Indigo. Magenta.
Let's do the time warp again.
Yeah, that was a character from Rocky Horror. Maroon. Cerise. Cerise. A bright or deep red color. Khaki, from the Persian word khak, K-H-A-K, which means dust-colored. And gamboge.
Okay, this is where I'm supposed to say, isn't Gamboge yellow? But honestly, I have never heard the word gamboge before. It sounds like garbage.
It does. It's like a deep mustard yellow, like saffron. Oh, that's another cool name, saffron. You know what else is a cool shade of yellow? Xanthic.
Ugh.
Xanthic. It's a cool X name, I'd say.
Saffron was a name from Absolutely Fabulous, and they called her Saffy for short.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And how about terracotta? If used as a first or middle name.
Okay.
All right. Fuchsia, cyan, blush, rouge, turquoise, mauve.
There's a painter named Anton Mauve. Mauve or Mauve?
I thought mauve.
He was pals with Van Gogh. Or maybe he wasn't. I know Van Gogh really admired him and looked up to him.
Okay.
I don't know if they were actually pals, so I don't want to say that on the podcast.
All right. They didn't pal around?
I don't think so.
All right. Cobalt, slate, teal, chartreuse.
Oh.
Umber, brownish as in the crayon burnt umber.
Okay. Umber.
Mocha.
Yeah, maybe for a pet.
Periwinkle, taupe, ecru, viridian, which is blue-green.
I like viridian. That sounds strong. But I wouldn't name a child periwinkle. How about vermilion? It's a kind of a brilliant red-pink originally made from the powdered mineral cinnabar.
I knew a financial advisor named Ron Vermillion.
Oh, cool. So it's a surname.
Yeah. Am I next?
Yeah.
So what names mean a color or have color in the meaning?
Well, using the babynames.com advanced search, I found Farren, Farren, which is an iron gray color. Vanna, which means golden, which is kind of funny because of Vanna White. She had two color names.
Golden white.
Linus means flax colored. What is flax colored anyway?
Blonde.
Oh, okay. Ambra, A-M-B-R-A, which means amber colored, and I think that's a great alternative to the more popular amber. My mail carrier is Amber. Shout out to her. She's awesome. And chroma, CHROMA, literally means color.
That's the difference between living in the mountains and living in Denver is I do not know the name of my mail carrier.
You should.
Anyway, let's see. There's some cool names. My state, Colorado, means red colored.
Okay, one of my all-time favorite words, and I guess it could be a name too, patina.
Patina. I think you watch way too much HGTV.
Patina is a greenish-brownish color.
I don't think so. Reminds me of poop. Here's a cool one, Calais. CALAIS, meaning changing colors.
Ooh.
I suppose chameleon does too, but that also means to change your mind quickly or someone who cannot be trusted.
Yeah, don't name your baby chameleon, please. Plus, it's a lizard. What about spectrum?
I think that's more of a diagnosis. Rainbow might work,
But that has a lot of connotations too.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know. I have a problem with rainbow just because it's very 60s and...
Yeah, it's hippie, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now can I get back to the list?
Yes.
Glaucio.
Glaucio. Glaucio. Tell you never took Spanish.
I took French and German and sign language. There was no Glaucio in any of them.
Glaucio
is a Portuguese name meaning a steel blue color. And Ayako is a Japanese name meaning color or design.
I like Ayako. That's pretty. So any form of Blanca or Bianca, of course, means white. And that's the evolution of the word blank also. And names like Jennifer or any name that has the name element fur or far means white or fair-skinned. Yeah, so the name Ivory is still on the U.S. charts at number 639, but like you said, there's no Ebony.
Which is weird because I know an Ebony, but I have never met an Ivory.
Exactly. I know. And it surprised me. I thought it was still a popular name. It was highest ranked in 1982, but dropped off the charts in 2005. I wonder why.
I don't know.
Interesting. Anyway, one of my favorite colors is purple, and there are cases of purple actually being used as a last name. Since the color was identified with royalty, it might have been used for a person who put on airs or was snooty. But there was actually a man named Mayo Purple, who was a Connecticut congressman in 1885. And did you know that Pantone released a new shade of purple in honor of Prince? The name is Love Symbol Number 2, or just The Symbol.
I did not, but I approve. And I think you should paint your house Prince purple. There's your new do-it-yourself project.
Okay. Well, we hope we've inspired you out there if you're naming a baby, a character, or a pet with our color names. Some are more popular and some a little more unusual.
Yep, like Periwinkle.
Periwinkle Jones. It could work. Okay, Mal, pick your absolute favorite color name now. Go.
All right. I really like Cerise. I think that's pretty. That's the one I haven't thought of until I heard about it today. I think the one I've always liked the most is Bianca. I almost named Veronica Bianca until it got nixed by Grandma Peggy.
I wonder why she nixed it.
Because she said it, Bianca Lubofsky, sounded too much like Babette Schwartz. That's what she said.
I wanted to use Kelly Mendoza because I wanted an Irish name. And she told me that it sounded like, who's that guy on Welcome Back, Kotter?
Juan Epstein.
Yeah, she said that's a Juan Epstein name. Like, why can't you mix ethnicities? Like, what was up her butt about that?
What was her problem when it came to, like, mixed ethnicity names?
I have no idea, but I guess she kept both of us from using it.
I know, but I also think Magenta's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you could call her Maggie for short.
Or Jen.
Ooh, just not Tata.
No, please. Where are you coming up with these? Okay, so mine, I would say Indigo for either a boy or girl, but I'd use it for a boy.
My name is Indigo Montoya. Oh, no, it's Inigo. I always say that wrong.
Inigo, not indigo, yeah. And Ambra, I like Ambra as an alternative for Amber.
Okay.
Yeah, because Amber is kind of overused. It's a very 80s name, but Ambra is very unique, Ambra, but it's easy to spell. And I mean, it kind of sounds like I am a bra, but Ambra.
Doesn't sound like I am a bra. Just so you know. Nothing like it. Ta-ta.
Hey guys, if you're loving the show and want to talk about baby names, join our Facebook group. That's facebook.com/groups/baby names podcast. Mel and I both hang out in there, and we want to hear what you have to say about color names or any other of our topics. You can also follow us on Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, at babynames.com with the DOT spelled out. Come on and be social with us, guys. Talk names. It's our favorite subject.
And now it's time for Celebrity Baby News.
Backstreet Boy Nick Carter and his wife Lauren Kitt announced that they are pregnant again. They have one 3-year-old son, Odin. They announced on Instagram with the photo included a rainbow filter as a nod to the pregnancy they lost last year.
Babies born after a woman has suffered a miscarriage are routinely referred to as rainbow baby.
Another reason not to use the name Rainbow, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe they'll name this one Thor. Thor and Odin. They go well together. I'm actually surprised there are not more Thor babies. Anyway, well, we just reported that last year's Bachelor, Ari Lyondike Jr. and wife Lauren Burnham were expecting, and now the baby has arrived. At 3 p.m. on Wednesday, May 29th, Alessi Ren Lyondike was born. Alessi is a form of Alessandra, the Italian version of Alexandra, which means defender of the people.
I really like Alessi Lyondike. I think if you've got a really difficult last name, and I definitely like the alliterative names, but they didn't do Lessie Lyondike, they did Alessi Lyondike. So
it's very musical and rhythmic.
Yeah, they've got my stamp of approval on that one.
Good.
Anyway, speaking of Italianos, Nicole Snooki Polizzi and husband Gianni Lavalli welcomed a son on May 31st. Now remember, their older kids are daughter Giovanna Marie, 4.5, and Lorenzo Dominic, 6.5.
Yeah.
So we called it when we said they'll choose another traditionally Italian name.
Yep.
This time they've named their newest addition Angelo James Lavalli.
Oh, little Angelo. I like that name. I know an Angelo too, and he goes by Angie. House of Cards actress Kate Mara and her husband Jamie Bell announced the birth of their first child together, a daughter. There's no word on the name yet, but they might have hinted at a floral name. Those are huge, since that was the theme of their baby shower. The new baby joins older brother Jack, Jamie's son from his previous marriage to Westworld actress Evan Rachel Wood. Jamie, whose real name is Andrew James Matt Finn Bell, is an English actor and dancer best known for playing Billy Elliot in the movie with the same name. And if you don't know, Kate's sister is actress Rooney Mara, and Rooney is actually her middle name. Her full name is Patricia Rooney Mara.
I did not know. She's the one with the girl with the dragon tattoo on The Social Network.
Yeah, that's Rooney Mara.
What cool names have you heard lately? Email Jennifer and Mallory at podcast@babynames.com or call our message line, area code 702-848-5510.
Thanks, DJ Rick. We've got some great questions this week, so hang on to your hats. I believe your minds will be blown.
Yep, we do.
All right, here's the first one. Hi, Jennifer and Mallory. My husband and I are expecting our first child in September and have yet to find that perfect name. We're planning on being surprised by the gender, but if a girl, we've agreed that we like the name Briar as a possible first name. The difficulty comes when trying to pick a middle name. We agreed that we would like to honor family somehow, and for a girl would really love to do so by paying homage to my maiden name because I loved it so much. My maiden name was Bouquet, as in a flower bouquet. I don't think it transfers well to a middle name, so I came across the name Posey and thought it would be a contender because it's just another name for a small bouquet, but wasn't sure if it fit well, especially considering the image conjured by Briar Posey would be a decorative collection of thorns. I have also considered just picking a single flower name to honor my maiden name, but that doesn't seem quite as special considering I already have numerous family members with flower-inspired names like Alyssa Rose, Liliana, Rosalind. My question is, what do you think of the name Briar Posey? Is it too literal and weird? Do you have other unique suggestions? Or how could I honor my maiden name? Thank you for your input, Chelsea Bosch. Bosch, B-O-S-C-H, like the television show.
Ooh, I want to watch the new Bosch.
Okay. Briar Posey. I thought Posey was a flower.
Posey is a flower.
Okay. But she said it means a small bouquet. Maybe it means both.
Yeah, maybe it means both. Okay, so I like Briar. I don't like Posey. I don't like Briar Posey. It sounds something out of, I don't know, like out of that rabbit book from when we were little. What was his name?
The Velveteen Rabbit?
No, not the Velveteen Rabbit. The famous rabbit.
Bugs Bunny?
No.
I don't know any famous rabbit.
Yes, the most famous rabbit of all. Peter Rabbit. Yeah, Briar Posey sounds like something that came out of Peter Rabbit to me. But again, I like Briar. Briar Rose, I believe, is the actual name of...
Sleeping Beauty.
Was it Sleeping Beauty or Snow White?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. So, I don't know. I think stick with Briar or Posey, but I say get rid of Posey.
I like Briar Rose. That would be pretty.
No, it's Sleeping Beauty. She's going to get stuck.
I don't think she's going to get stuck. That's a fairy tale.
Briar Bosch is pretty.
Do you want my opinion?
I guess.
My opinion is that she's putting too much thought into this and not many people use the middle name. Like really, when you go through life, you don't introduce yourself as your first and middle name unless that's a thing and you want to. Usually just say your first and last name, which is what I call the introduction test. So if she wants to use Posey, by all means, go ahead, because she's not going to go around saying, "Hi, my name is Briar Posey." I mean, she's going to say, "My name's Briar Bosch."
I have a different opinion.
Wow, surprising.
I think she should go with a one-syllable middle name.
Like Rose?
Not like Rose. I'm just going to use Anne as an example.
Okay.
So, Briar Ann Bosch. Briar Beth Bosch. No, that's too many B's.
No, that's too BB.
Briar Lee Bosch. I think going with a one syllable with the bump, 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 bump.
Yeah.
I think sounds better than anything else we've come up with.
I agree.
That's because I'm smart.
Okay. So I would recommend Rose. I like Briar Rose. I like the allusion to the fairy tale. And if she wants to use Briar Posey, I don't think it's the end of the world. I think if both parents love it, they should go ahead and use it.
How about Poe?
As in Edgar Allan?
Yeah, not as in the Teletubby.
Okay. All right. Second letter, you take that.
Hi, Mal and Jen. On babynames.com, you attribute the name Yoda to George Lucas. I wanted to let you know that my mother's name is Yoda and was born in 1926.
Wow.
Long before George wrote Star Wars. She told me that her name was suggested by a friend of her mother's, but we do not know how she came about it. My mother is English, as was her mother and the friend. There is an unsubstantiated theory that it may originate from Hungary. Yoda is the name on her birth certificate. We should claim royalties for the name from George Lucas. Sincerely, Georgina.
Wow. I mean, I think that's really surprising. I have never heard of the name Yoda outside of Star Wars. I think I'll do some research on English and Hungarian names, and maybe I'll ask our pal Kevin Stroud from the History of English podcast, who was on our History of English Names episode, and see if he has any thoughts about the name Yoda and any information about its history.
Definitely. I definitely think we should check that out. There's even a song named after her. Yoda. Y-O-D-A Yoda. I was dragged to a concert of his, and I never laughed so hard in my life.
Weird Al Yankovic rocks. I saw him at the Illinois State Fair, and it was an amazing show. So anyway, well, hey, Mel, you're going to love the next show theme, Names from Musicals.
Woohoo! Can't wait. And listeners, if you have a favorite musical or favorite character from a musical, write us. podcast@babynames.com.
We love hearing from you, our listeners. Oh, I think I know what my favorite musical is. I might have a few.
I don't know how I'm going to pick a favorite. Will it be popular? Either way, I'm not going to throw away my shot at picking it out. We'll talk about it in a week when I come visit you.
See you then. Love you.
Love you too, and we love our older sisters too, Kate and Sue.
We do. Bye, everyone. Make sure you tune in next time. Same Baby Names time, same Baby Names channel.
Bye-bye.